right, so I am graduating from Duke today with my master's in divinity. I am excited. Listen, I'm taking you along this journey. I'm excited about the next chapter and how that would look for my health. We're gonna figure it out. But y'all, I'm graduated. Hey. So it is my 4th month update. I had my surgery on January 11th. And I just want to give you guys some updates. I try to do it monthly. Now that I'm done with school, I'll try to do it at least every bi-weekly. And we'll go from there with some different various topics. So as you saw, I graduated with my second master's in divinity from Duke University. I shared some things with you guys how as I was coming towards the end of school, how stressful the last assignments were. And that really affected my eating pattern, and how I was also taking medication to help me focus. ADHD, I shared that in our last video, and how that also, Vyvanse also affects your appetite. So my eating has been crazy, right? So I graduate, as you guys just saw, I graduate on Wednesday. On Thursday, someone very dear to me passed away, and it was a hard hit. So just kind of going through the process, the funeral process, the eulogizing him, awesome man, it really affected me. I mean, it really affected me, and once again, it affected my eating. I've also been learning through these last 4 months is that I'm a stress eater. So when I am overwhelmed, or where I'm just like, oh, I'm gonna eat something good, I really can't do that. So I've learned that can't be my coping skill, my coping mechanism. And that's just something you have to learn. You have to learn what your markers are. You have to learn your triggers, what they are for you. And then you have to learn what your coping skills were and what they have to evolve to become. And honestly, it's a process. So you have to give yourself grace. You have to give yourself the space to grow, the space to make mistakes. You have to factor that in. So some of the things that I kind of stopped doing, here we go, is vitamins.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
I stopped taking my vitamins. And then I started getting, not lethargic, but I started having some pain in my legs, and kind of research some things. And you can Google a lot of things, but also talk to some people who have also had some pain and things of that sort. And they shared with me that it could be because my protein levels was down. I wasn't eating enough proteins, and I wasn't doing my vitamins. So I'm back taking my vitamins daily. I am back to my protein shakes. And honestly, I have to share that in the couple of maybe like 4 or 5 days that I've been back on taking my protein shakes and taking my vitamins again, my legs have not been hurting. They were really sore. I was putting Bengay on. I was just trying to figure out. But I remember even what the doctor said, and as speaking to some other people, that if you don't get your protein up, like, your weight loss is also affecting your muscles. So you make sure that you get your protein up. So I wasn't eating regularly. I was probably eating like once a day. So I'm doing my protein shakes. I have to do it when I first wake up. I have to do it when I first wake up. If I don't do it when I first wake up, it's a wrap. I'm not doing it any other time, because I just can't see myself drinking a protein shake when I can have real food, So anyway, but the last time I did speak to my nutritionist for my 3-month follow-up, they said they didn't actually want me on protein shakes that much. Like, if I was doing one a day, that was good, but they did not want me doing multiple protein shakes a day. They were okay with me doing one at this stage, but she was saying that there are some nutrients that is not factored into the protein shake. So it's good to jumpstart, but that is just not the goal to be on it forever, she said. So I take that, but I'm on it right now, and I'm going to try to be more consistent with it. I only do chocolate Premier because it's not chalky, things like that, and I put it in the freezer for like 10 minutes, just like a smoothie from Wendy's. I mean, you gotta do what you gotta do. So anyway, so I started taking my protein shakes again, started taking my vitamins again, and started drinking. I also ordered a new vitamin that I would like to see how that affects me. It's called collagen. and it helps your skin, you know, things like that. I am starting to see now that I do have loose skin. So it's a process, right? I'm officially down, watch this, 75 pounds. I am officially I weigh 204 pounds at this point. So I've lost, once again, 10 pounds in the last month, which is good. But that is 10 pounds without exercising. That is 10 pounds without eating right. So imagine how this month is going to be. I am finally going to start now that my, you know, like I said, graduation is over. I was planning on starting my training that next week, but then, like I said, the next day, someone very dear to me died, and we just had the funeral yesterday. It was a beautiful homegoing. So I'm looking forward to starting with my trainer 3 times a week. I have also started drinking water. I'm not gonna say I hate water because I have to say it until I believe it. So I love water. I love water. I'm reminding myself. It's a scripture that says in Lamentations 3:23, this I recall to my mind, therefore I have hope. So I'm reminding my body and my mind, we love water. And so I'm trying to drink at least, mind your business if you don't like this, but I'm trying to drink at least 1 bottle of water a day. You may talk about that, and, oh, that's not good enough, but this is coming from somebody that has not drunk water in weeks, okay? So I'm drinking water again. I think I'm like on my 5th or 6th day, right? Anyway, so I just believe that with nutrition and with exercise this week, I'm probably going to speed up. Now, my initial weight goal loss was to be at 200 pounds. Now I'm considering, I think I want to go to 185. So I want to lose at least 19 more pounds in the next 2 months. So when I get to my 6-month journey, I would be at my weight loss, my new weight loss goal, which is 285. I knew that when I went to the doctor and I told them that I wanted to be at 200, and they told me about how much weight I would lose, I realized that I would probably get to 200 a lot faster. So in my mind, although this is not what you need to do, in my mind, because I didn't think I had that much weight to lose, because by the time I had the surgery, I was at 255. You know, I had lost the weight in pre-surgery, so I'm pre-surgery, so I was at 255. So I'm like, oh, I don't need to lose weight as fast to get to my goal, but at the same time, it still does it. So I say all that to say, I have a new goal now. It's going to be 185, and I want to see how I look. And hopefully with the collagen and with the working out, I'll be able to tighten up at this point. I just ordered the new shirt off of Amazon that kind of holds you tight. You probably can't tell I have it on, but it is holding me tight. And I just put it on for the first time today, and I like it. Let me talk about clothes. I have none. I have to buy all new clothes. I have to buy all new suits. I had to buy a new robe for the funeral. Thank God some people have given me clothes because I was at a 40. I was pushing a 40. I was wearing 40. I'm going to be honest with you, especially because I like fitted pants. So I was wearing 40. Then I went back down to a 38. I was like, whew. Then I went down to a 36. And I'm like, okay, you know, good. I got to tell you, I'm at a 34 now. And it doesn't look like I'm at a 34 because I still have my stomach. But yeah, I'm at a 34. So sweatpants it is. Belts it is with my 36 and 38 pants. But like I have so many clothes that I have to take to Plato's Closet. If you are losing weight and you want to make some money for something close to help you purchase some new clothes, Plato's Closet, Uptown Cheapskate or something. Cheapskate. Lord, I'm hungry. They also can, you know, they buy back clothes. It's not going to be what you pay for it, but it does help you, you know, contribute to purchasing some new things. I try not to purchase a lot. I've tried to buy like cheap shirts. Like this is $5 from Old Navy. And don't try to buy a lot of jeans and stuff like that. And also, I don't get rid of all my clothes because I know that you do fluctuate a little bit. So it is what it is. But anyway, this is my 4-month update. I'm happy. People are noticing it. People that I don't speak to. You know, somebody asked me at the weight the other day. They said to me, "Oh my God, you're losing weight. You know, what are you doing?" And at that moment, I said to myself, I could say, "Oh, I'm eating right," and I am, right? I could say, "Oh, I'm working out," and I wasn't. And I was like, yeah, I'm eating better and things of the sort. And I also had surgery, you know, and it was just a moment that I had to like just kind of combat shame, you know. I realized that shame comes with this surgery. Like, people like to think we took the easy way out, and the truth of the matter is, if it was easy, everyone would do this. But I'm telling you, it's not easy. This is not easy. It's very difficult. But let me tell you, let me just encourage you. When people say, or when people ask you, or when all those things, I know that we don't like people in our business, things like that, but listen, own up to it. I had the surgery. It was the best decision for me and my health. I made the decision for my health. I'm not going to be ashamed of communicating that with someone that, hey, I had surgery. So I was like, yeah, I had VSG surgery, but I don't necessarily walk around with a shirt that says I have a VSG, but I also have a vlog. I also have an account, you know, that my church doesn't necessarily know about unless they know about it. If they were to ask me about it, you know, my church knows I had the surgery. My friends know, my family knows. So, you know, for a moment, I could have had the moment like, no, I did it myself. But I'm like, no, I had surgery. I'm okay. You know, everything's well. So anyway, I just say, own it. I'm happy, looking good. Like I said, there are some things that I want to do this month. I want to start working on toning up. I want to start making sure that I'm taking my medication regularly. I want to ensure that my water intake is still happening. And I'm excited about working out with my trainer. So those are good things that are coming, but I just want to encourage someone that's looking at this. I know a lot of you are my, you know, I call you my friends, you know, you're responding, and I'm trying to respond to you accordingly. But just be encouraged. It does get better. And then there are some days it gets rough. I haven't thrown up in a long time, or vomited, or regurgitated, depending on whatever verb you want to use. However, or is it an adjective? Anyway, I haven't done that in a while, but then the other night, I ate some shrimp, and I think after the shrimp, I thought I was good. And then like 15 minutes later, I ate grapes, just not thinking, not being mindful. And I felt it. And I was just like, okay, if I just sit still, eventually it'll pass and things like that. And it didn't pass. But I hadn't, until that point, it had been at least a month or something since I had, you know, regurgitated. And, but anyway, it's a process. I just wanted to come tell you guys I am doing well. And if you have any questions, leave it in the comments, and I will try to address it in my next video. Have a good one.